already checked. They both wrote ready, so I guess it's starting every second now. Yes.
And
Yes.
here we go. In game. Let's go.
Let's go.
And there we go. On the right side, we have Argonauts, and on the left side, got WhySoSerious. Spencer starting off with very good units in there. But yeah, he will definitely change again. Oh, okay. With the on the left side, one time for the brushes, kind of curious why they are playing the 40s.
I want to see Spencer with all the green gray units.
He will change it last second like he always does.
You will play with it, I guess.
Yeah, there we go.
For sure.
Not last second, but almost.
Yeah. Go back to it, Spencer. I dare you. Playing one match, full green and gray units, and then winning. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and we see on the attacker side, we have 2 times Falcos. And on the defender side, no Falcos at all. So defenders are not trying to snipe back.
And we'll see a lot of the new units.
Yeah, definitely on both sides. Oh no, never mind. I just checked from the bottom and already saw one Queen's Knight and
but a lot of Falcos.
Yeah.
And defenders don't have any Falcos at all.
Definitely, and that will be a huge problem for the defenders there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a high ground again. It's gonna be the tales of Obi-Wan and how he became himself.
I mean, the huge problem I see there is that the Falcos just have even more range than Shenjis, and you really have to hide from them because they just snipe out everything you show, and they don't have the cooldown like the Shenjis on the grenades, but just shoot all the time, and that will be a huge problem. If you wanna just stand there and tank it, you can't. But yeah, we will see. The defenders also had some cavalry, so they will be able to charge all the attackers coming in and going to the low ground. And I think that could work out perfectly if you don't get sniped. But Falcos, I mean, Falcos can also stop cavalry from charging, so we will definitely see how that will work out.
So this is going to be my last match for sure.
Okay. So will be alone again.
Alone. Forever.
Forever.
Forever alone. Forever, ever? Forever, ever? Old song. Will the new unit be available?
I mean, the new unit is kind of nice. It does good damage, I would say. Oh, yeah.
They have one longbow player, that would be crucial. Never will say that again, but...
Oh, there we go. That's the longbow. I mean, he can change to something like Chained the dual blade afterwards, but at the moment he's just shooting the ram and did a great job there, destroying it.
Right now he's really crucial to be play against the Falcos. If they push the gate with Falcos or to clear the gate, they have the longbow player to counter the Falcos. That would be really crucial.
Yes.
That's what I meant by.
Yeah, I mean you really have to take care for the Falcos. I mean, the attackers to protect them and not let them get sniped out by the defender's longbow, and the defenders to not get sniped by the Falcos. So definitely both sides very, very careful about the Falco trade. And there we go. They're going in immediately to the side, jumping in, jumping down, taking probably out the first hero. And there we go. Wolf Silent is dead, but they have to watch out to not get killed here. And Ruben, yeah, kind of fine there. Almost full life. And they can retreat. Here, Spencer wants to go in for another time and gets out. So well. Some gray units, I think, going in through the gate. And A point getting captured, Ram getting pushed again, but again, the longbow just sniping out, killing the units on the Ram is really, really painful for the attackers. I mean, you can't push the Ram with one unit less than the maximum of units. And oh my god, they locked out 2 heroes. There are 2 heroes from the defenders trying to get up to the stairs, and they have to go down again. The tower is not the best way to get up, and now Grim just captured and will be executed soon. Trap going in to the defenders' units. And I mean, that's where we often see the defenders playing the units behind those buildings on the B point. That's probably the safest spot on this map to stay in the beginning, because you have a huge building, a tall building, and you can barely be trapped there. But with the Falcos coming down the staircase and maybe moving towards the supply we see at the moment, you have to be careful. You definitely have to be careful to not get shot there, because the Falcons can just shoot so far and deal so much damage, and we see them here. They are already on top, trying to get a angle for the shooting, and doesn't seem like they have at the moment.
There are a lot of Rattan's marksmen up there, also with some, I don't know what they are called in English, Dudelsack in German. Pipemen? Pipemen? Oh, they're called pipemen. They're called pipesmen.
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
bagpipes. Bagpipes.
Yeah, bagpipes.
Yes, that's the name. I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're doing the defensive buff. I thought they would do the damage buff. Yeah, here we go. Offensive buff, buffing the Falcos, just making them deal even more damage, and that's so crucial. You see how the defenders have to retreat here. One time, Queen's Knights running for the lives. I mean, Falcos and Rattan Marksman just dealing so much damage, and we see it here. It's just
now you could see the longbow player getting all the Rattan Marksmen to retreat because they're endangered.
Yeah,
I'm in danger. You know the meme from Ralph?
Yes.
Sorry, my brain sometimes.
That's okay. But we see 2 times Rattan Marksman, and 1 time Falcos on the top, not protected. Might be a possibility for a maul of the defenders just running up and killing them.
This setup would be really, really hard. If they now see all the ranged players and the Falcos for free, they could just run for it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they are doing. They're giving up the supply, but now the fight comes here, and you see it. Falcos maybe being able to retreat, but definitely not the Rattan Marksman and the other shields and stuff like that. And oh my god, I mean, the front is suffering there. The defenders are losing some units, but there's a huge push coming from the back.
They're gonna be a really, really hard Zard charge. If they get the push pikes in front and then they Zard charge, it's gonna be really, really hard.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh my god, we see so much close combat here, and Imperial pikes from both sides walking in. But it seems like the defenders are getting more and more space here, but attackers going in with cuff from behind. Imperial pikes walking to the back and clearing up some of that stuff, but now it's just pressure from both sides, and it's so you can't really say who's winning. Both sides definitely lost some of the units, and huge Hussars charge here, going in and killing some more units there.
but this is really good. Somebody just played their Iron Reapers really slow and waiting for the perfect opportunity. There on the supply fight, there's somebody wasting his. I don't know. Okay, you got 2 hero kills. They're still fighting for the supply, but I guess this Iron Reapers will be.
Oh yeah, I'm just wondering what's happening in the gate.
Losing a lot of time there because they are just getting supply blocked.
Oh my god. Gate fight is over now, it seems like, but here the supply is still fighting and they are going in one after another with their units. I think the hero of the Man-at-Arms just got killed and that's not how you want to play it. I mean, they are still blocking the supply, the attackers can't pull new units, but you are definitely suffering here. There's one cuff going to the middle and oh my god, it's so much going on at the moment. The B point is under pressure. But the supply is getting kept back from the defenders, so that mission definitely succeeded and the B point still seems fine there. I mean, it's just throwing in units and heroes from both sides.
By the defenders again, so
yeah, but here on the point we see again both sides with heavy anti-cuff and the SAS can't really go in because the angle's not good and the defenders got tons of anti-cuff, but probably now, yeah, now we see it. Oh, defenders of SAS coming, immediately getting stopped here. Perfect placement of the anti-cuff and the poleaxe is there. And now the attacker's anti-cuff going through, not being stopped by anything, and that could be a fight ending, but no, dagger axe going in as well. And it's just cuff after cuff after cuff, and yeah, supply still under pressure, or at least
the attackers just blocked the supply forever. They were just units on site and they just stand on it.
2 heroes versus 2 heroes here on the supply, and the B point wiped out by the defenders. Even though I thought in between that the attackers would have the upper hand, at the end the defenders won it. And we can check the units and it's looking better for the attackers. They got 100 more T5 units and only 50 T4 units less, so I think the attackers at the moment have the upper hand, but only 4 minutes left. It's only 4 minutes left and they definitely have to watch an eye on the clock because otherwise they will run out of time and can't use their units.
Immediately.
Yes, and that's exactly what they are doing. The Rattan marksmen are getting jumped by the glaive, but on the point itself, it's one time the attackers T4 shields just kind of wasted in here, but now the rest comes. Some more T4 shields and they are so tanky. We see they are just building a solid front line and the defenders really struggling to get through it. The Reapers coming now should be able to clean at least something because they're almost only T4 shields, but as you can see, the defenders are just getting wiped out more and more. Some range behind, but it's so much coming from the attackers and they're playing their numbers advantage to the best. Cuff coming, I'm not sure where. Okay, Cuff versus Cuff in the back, but on the point it's just so much red and so blue, and they definitely know it.
Really good for the attackers. Really good push.
Yes.
Really well executed.
And if we look,
also if they're really fast on it, they can get some more units.
Yes, and
but they are not.
When we check the units, it's just more than 100 T5 units more for the attackers, and only and also 30 T4 units more. So definitely huge numbers advantage now for the attackers, and they are just immediately going to the end cap. 5 heroes of the defenders alive, and beautiful trap, just killing everything that comes from defenders from that side. And at the moment it's just the Maturatori, but might be something more the next time they throw the exact descent trap. And now Imperial Pikes just getting pushed, not even walking against it, and that's just not how you wanna fight a numbers disadvantage. And as you can see, not really much they can do. WhySoSerious just clearing the end cap. Bit friendly trap here, but definitely not that much that would lead the defenders back into the game.
They have Orochis on the point, so they have enough to clear every hero that is coming right now.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, even the T4 shields are kind of nice because they stun the defender's heroes, and then you can just execute them as a hero,
Yeah.
or even with the Orochi, like you say, just stab into them, and that's what you want to do there. As you can see, the point is clear, they are capping, and almost nothing that could get on the point now. Grim, the Pike tries to, but definitely not able to, and Keel as well. They're just dead, and yeah, GG's.
GG's.
And like that, you see on the left side, very, very nice plate here from Frostmane. And on the other side, we have Roche with also more than 100 unit kills for the defender side. Very, very nice. But sadly, not enough. On the analyze, you can see the attackers just lost some units at the beginning, but then the trade just over the time got better and better and better, and in the end, the defenders didn't have anything left there.
Really, really. Like I like the splits more on the attacking. They kept on blocking the supply forever there on the one side. After the big fight on the supply, they had like the 4 or 5 heroes on the supply, like defending it for 1 minute straight or 2 minutes even. That was really,
Yeah,
really awesome to watch.
I mean
So that's
yeah,
for sure. So I say goodbye now here.
yeah.
Wish you all a
Thanks.
wonderful night. Good fights. So see you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon. Love you, man.
Yeah, you too. Okay, now we go into the second match of this series of 2, and lobby's up. Just have to check the password. And there we go. I also have to change the team names for a second, so otherwise I will have the same problem like the last match. That will be done in a second, and then able to talk to you guys again. So there we go. Lobby's up, and I kinda hope that Argonauts are gonna play some focus, at least in the attack. 2 or 3 would be perfect for me. And I expect to see also some from defenders. I was kind of wondering why Argonauts didn't play focus on defense. I mean, they can definitely work out as well as in the attack. And that's usually what you want to do. I mean, at least 1 or 2 you always bring on this map when you can. And that was, I think that was a big point missing there, because you didn't even try to fight back. And you just got pushed out of position more and more and more. And then this one beautiful push on the B cap that kind of ended the whole match, because you were fighting on so many fronts and weren't able to keep the supply from the attackers. And yeah, in the end, that's just so much units and hero spreading from the defenders, also caused by the focus. And that's a huge difference. Playing with focus and playing without them. Okay. I think we're missing 1 caster and 2 players. So yeah, definitely a start soon. 1 more player missing, and I will definitely check the ready Discord, so we can see when the teams are ready. At the moment, nobody did right, but yeah, will come when 15 was 15. It's on the board. And here we go, 16. 14 going to 15 versus 15. And Argonauts are already writing. Argonauts are ready. And I just hope. Yeah, WhySoSerious are ready as well. Here we go, second match. WhySoSerious won, Argonauts 0 points, but definitely one team will get another point here. Here we go. On the left side. Oh my god. The Argonauts are just... Everyone has either Reaper or Queen's Knight. Okay, one time we have 3 times the purple and one time we have Orochi. But everyone else, at least one Reaper or one Queen's Knight. Some even have both. And that's so much damage output. We will see here so many T4 shields, but no Falcos. And the defenders have Falcos, and it will be so hard for the attackers to push against them. I mean, you have 2 times Rattan Marksman, but they are relying so much on the infantry. They also don't have that much cavalry. One time the green Swordscarf with full mastery, then Dagger Axe 3 times, 1 time Hussars and 2 times Camels, but all infantry and all slow infantry. And when you want to push against those Falcos, you better be fast, because when you're slow, you won't make it to them. And that's the huge problem I see coming from the Argonauts. And yeah, on the other side, WhySoSerious even, like I said, 2 times Falcos. Also, some T4 shields just to tank, and they got so many Hussars. 4 times Hussars, I just saw there. Also, Rattan Marksman, they got the bagpipes for damage buff for the Falcos. And I don't see really what the Argonauts want to do against the Falcos. Okay, here we go. Second match, starting off Argonauts in the attack and the WhySoSerious team in the defense. Okay, arty clear is the first point we see here. I mean, as usual, you just shoot arty around. When it's free, you just can use it, and I'm curious to see one cannon not being used here, but it should be enough for the attackers to remove the artillery from defenders. I mean, you are not allowed to place any arty yourself, so the side that wins the arty fight got the upper hand in the next few minutes until the towers reach the wall. But usually it's the attackers win that. Last artillery for the defenders removed here, and now it's just heroes and units for them. Towers will be at the wall in probably 30 seconds or something, but yeah, we will see. I don't think they will jump. I mean, why would they? They don't want to defend the wall. The gate probably gonna be destroyed soon, and Spencer jumping out to get the units from the ram. And oh my god, it's just like a rain coming down there. I was just wondering why are they still up there, but now you know. They're just dropping down, wiping out so much, and you see in the kill feed so much blue stuff going out, and that's so nice play from them. They just wipe out everything from the ram. So many heroes dead for the attacker. 3 heroes died there immediately at the beginning. And now they're coming with units. Ram is still there. Ram not really damaged at all. Trap going in. They have to be careful. The Reapers are really close. They had very much luck. Grim just sniping out one hero for the other defenders here. But like I said, you just didn't make it to push the Ram. It's still there, but under pressure, and the Ratten Marksmen are just dealing so much damage to your units. So they will have to push the Ram soon with another unit, because the Materatori won't make it anymore. Last unit's going to the Ram, probably dying soon. Or not. Okay, the last Materatori. +1. Okay, one is here. But the last Materatori managed to do it. Perfectly played by them. Very, very nice. And the gate is destroyed. So now they can move on to the top, not having to worry about the gate being closed when they are in the middle of a push. And that's great to have there, because then you can always pull in a cuff or camels or stuff like that. And yes, that's exactly what you want to have. Okay, we have on one time Ratten Marksman up there. Trap going in. Sniping out at least one I've seen there. Oh, no! Only 19 are left from 28 as far as I know, so definitely much value there for the trap. Sniping out 9 Ratten Marksmen, so the unit is just so much worse now. And yeah, definitely a huge hit for the Marksman player. But here we go, we see the Falcos going in, and that's exactly what you want to have in the defense. Falcos shooting in, and Ratten Marksman not really doing anything about it. The longbow player tries to help out there, but yeah, as you can see, Falcos are just hitting so hard. You see it, every single shot of the Falcos hit a enemy, or probably like 10 enemies at once. And that's so strong. You see it here, the attackers are suffering, but they're still making it. They are somehow still managing to fight back against the Falcos, and now the defenders really have to be careful. The Falcos are getting jumped, not that much left, and I think the huge problem for the defenders here was that they had so many units behind covering the Falcos and not being able to be in the fight, and perfectly played for the attackers, wiping out the whole defense there. And that's exactly what you want to see when you're in the attack. Now, point B should be free, except the defenders bring tons of cuff here, but it's exactly what we see here. Spencer going in with the first hussars, probably charging immediately before the attackers are able to reset their cooldowns. And we see 2 times cuff over the point, just clearing up some units there on it. And we will see several more cuffs going in afterwards. One time camels in the gate being wiped out by the attackers, and oh, I love to see it. They are just killing everything they get for free and don't really worry too much about getting on the point fast, because they exactly know how the defenders are playing it, and that's so nice. Falcos are in trap range, moving out as far as I can see, perfectly in trap. But they are so in danger. We see the cuff here, the pike here, and the second Falcos for the defenders is going to die here in a second. Last Falco dead. Oh, not 2 left, but now they are dead. And some T4 shields, B point is captured, and that are just 3 T4 shields they are giving the Orochi as well. And that's not the point you want to be in here. They are just maybe giving the defenders a bit more time, but the Hussars just say they don't want to do that anymore and run over the rest. And we can see some Reapers here trying to get away as well, and now having to fight. And it's just getting worse and worse for the defenders. Cuff going in again, and that's so nice to see for the attackers to get even more free units. Reapers have to activate their second ability, go in, and they're just immediately wiped. 10 defenders versus 14 attackers. Trap blocking up the rotation of the defenders hitting several Orochis. And yeah. There we go. The push for the attackers going in. And yeah, definitely very, very nice played for the attackers here. Not much defenders will be able to do. And that's so nice here. Very, very nice played. I really love it. Thus going in onto the end cap for the defenders. But oh my god, you see it. You definitely see it here. The defenders are just not in the position to do it. Thus, no, Degex. I just seen that. But Degex going in, but so much is coming for the attackers, and they are just so ahead in units. So yeah, definitely very, very nice. Okay, I'm sorry for that. But with the some more units coming for the defenders, I think they might be able to clean the point now. But as you can see, we can look at the units. It's just 100 to 20 T5 and 280 versus 100 T4 units. So yeah, definitely very, very nice for the attackers here. We see some small fights on the outside, but nothing big going on here. So okay. Defenders pushing out here a bit, getting some free Queen's Knights. And that's... oh my god, why? Why are they so alone? Queen's Knights not really doing much against those malls. Just some free kills here. And I mean, the attackers have the units to be able to just drop one or two. But that's not what you want to do. I mean, they were so dominant, and I just lost the view on those Queen's Knights. But still, very, very possible to win this here. The attackers are rotating to the main entrance from the bottom here, not the side alley, but maybe rotating even more? Maybe not, we will see in a second. Trap going there for some push outs, but nothing happening here from defenders, just some heroes jumping out, T4 shields. Were thinking about running out, but when they saw the trap, just immediately turned around and didn't went inside the range. And now we see from the eastern side maybe a push going in, or they're rotating even more. They're rotating towards the spawn of the defenders, and yeah, I think that's it's just hard to fight here, because when the defenders respawn, they will just run into your back. I mean, 220 units for the defenders won't be that much that will be coming, but still. And as we can see, push coming in from two sides, and yeah, that's definitely so much more for the defenders. You see, it's just so less blue against so much red, and the defenders are just getting wiped out. Queen's Knights doing a great job here. T4 shields just blocking everything, and the Man-at-Arms just doing what they do and getting everything that's in the way. Some last heroes on the point, and that should be a GG here. Friendly trap again. doesn't matter at all. And that should be GG in 10 seconds.
Wir stehen kurz davor, die letzte Flagge zu erobern.
And there we go. GG's, well played. Argonautes taking the second map here. So, one time WhySoSerious, one time Argonauts. The first 1-1 split I have seen here in the CBR for this season. So yeah, very, very nice taking back the second map, or the second match. And I loved to see it, and as we can see, oh my god, MVP for the Argonauts. Josh again with 8 hero kills and 183 unit kills. That's so much. How does he do it? Oh my god, just look at it. That was very, very nice played by him. I mean, 55 of the Imperial Spear Sergeants, so very, very nice. On the other side, almost 100 by true perfection. Also very nice played by him. And let's move on to the analyze. As we can see, WhySoSerious lost almost all the time more units than the Argonauts. So the attack just very favorable on this map. I mean, you have the high ground, you have definitely more to do. There's no point where you can just sit back and wait all the time for the attackers to push and just have the better setup. So definitely a attacker map, but you still have to play it like that, and you can't really. I mean, without Falcos, that was the point. I was just so surprised about that the attackers managed to get such a good push against the Falcos without having won themselves. But very, very nice. And as this match was over so